Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey. And, we just had a hot fix yesterday, so there's not really much news today. There's a new item that they're featuring over in the item shop that, from what I understand, is in collaboration with a streamer content creator. I'm not familiar, so I'm not 100% sure, but we'll look at that when we get to the item shop. For now, let's go ahead, take a look at some LTMs to play. Stuff like Fortcraft Bed Wars, 45-degree Juggernaut, Island Wars, Boss Fighting AI, Roquesta Coon, 1 to 4 players, Sword Flight, Office Tower Prop Hunt, Chaotic Convoy Gun Game. Again, I guess we've already covered this week's quests. Yeah, we're all caught up on quests for now. So let's head on over to that item shop and see what's in this item shop today. All right. Okay, so we have all of our spooky offers still here. X23 still here. The Melanie Lowly locker bundle still here. The Carlux locker bundle still here. It does look like the turn up the music stuff is all gone finally. So hopefully you were able to get something out of that if you wanted. And then today we have the Xena outfit with the tropical stash back bling for 1,200. We have the Terra outfit with the Puma pack back bling for 1,200. The Sugar Rush emote for 500. The Free Mix emote for 500. No Sweat emote for 500. The Fortnited emote for 300. We have the Madcap outfit with the Bellow Bag back bling for 1,500. The Crescent Shroom harvesting tool for 800. The Dream outfit with the Shattered Wing back bling for 1,200. The Luminos outfit with the Lunar Light back bling for 1,500. The Astral Axe harvesting tool for 1,200. The Shard Break Wrap for 500. The Arcana Glider for 1,200. And then this new Darkest Circles bundle. This has the Desmodona outfit, Friend or Fiend. The Oculora, the Oculora back bling, always watching. The Furia harvesting tool, watch where you're swinging. The Starbright wrap, and Underworld ink loading screen, the mark of the best. I actually really like this set. The problem I have with this outfit is the horns. If y'all know me, a lot of times when I wear outfits, like, I don't like big, humongous back blings. When you're, when you're using your glider, I don't like the big, humongous gliders that block the view. My problem with these kind of outfits is, again, the horns on this character. I mean, it is a cool looking character, but the horns, that's just, for me, like, the extra stuff on the head and above the head is always distracting for me when I'm trying to aim down sights and focus on my view. I'm easily distracted. So this one, though I do like it, it'd be a tough one for me just because it's got the distracting horns on the head. I like it. I might get it just to have in my locker because I like the way it looks, but I don't know if it's one that I would use very often. Anyways, this bundle is 1,800, which is 700 off the total. The items themselves, the Desmodona outfit with the Oculora back bling is 1,200. The Furia harvesting tool is 800. The Starbright wrap is 500. And yeah, that looks like everything today. You can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. All right, today we're going to do a tip of the day. We don't do these very often anymore because, Fortnite's hit 5 years old, so most people know what they're doing, and most people have been listening to this show for a long time, so it's hard to give you guys new tips all the time like we did in the beginning for the longest time. But with this season, and what made me think of this was I was listening to the Unvaulted podcast with Squatting Dog and I can't remember the name of the guy he does podcast with, but Squatting Dog and the guy he does podcast with, and they were talking about the sapling, where the other guy was talking about the sapling and how he's not really using it this season, and kind of wish they had just done away with it, and it doesn't seem as useful. For me, I am using it almost every match. Okay, you just have to figure out where there's a good location that you like, and what is surrounding that location. For me, tilted towers. You gotta have fun at tilted towers, right? It's always a lot of people there, which is fun. When you're somebody like me who has a limited amount of time to play every day because of work and kids, you maximize your fun. So tilted towers is a good place to get a lot of good fun action in, as fast as possible, whether you're trying to win the match or just get a lot of ton of action right in the beginning. Maybe you get eliminated, but you go, you know what, I'm gonna jump right back into another match right after because it's Fortnite, and luckily you get into matches quickly, and then I'll get right back in there and get in the action again. But for me, again, just southwest of tilted towers, up on the hill there, that is where I plant my reality sapling. Okay, because it's got a couple of wood pallets up here, so you're easily getting over 100 wood right off your drop. There's a couple of big boulders over here, and medium boulders in the area, so you're getting a couple hundred brick right off the drop, plus the weapons from your reality sapling. There are a couple of floor loot drops like right in this area as well, and then just to the northwest towards like the bottom of the hill, there's 2 areas right next to tilted towers. There's like a little, I can't remember what the shop is, but there's a hill that's got next to the shop, and then a hill that overlooks the clock tower area. These at these 2 little smaller parts of the hill, there's chests that spawn at here, so you're able to get those chests. Plus, a toolbox will spawn at one of them sometimes as well, so you get additional weapons. Plus, again, where I said I plant my reality sapling, there is always a OG. What do they call it now? The truck, anyways. There's always a truck here, so there's always a truck for mobility, and there is a vault here. Now, I like having that because you're going to get good weapons from your reality sapling right off the bat. Even if the floor loot isn't good, you got your reality sapling, which is you're going to get the shields from the mushrooms on the ground, plus whatever you get out of the reality sapling. So you're going to start out with a good amount of material, good weapons, and a good amount of shield. You have, again, those chests nearby, and a lot of times, not a lot, I shouldn't say a lot of times, but it happens for me frequently enough that I keep planting my reality sapling here, is that these chests that are over right by the tilted towers that I talked about on the lower part of the hill, I find keys there often enough that it makes it worth it just to run right back to the vault next to my reality sapling, open it up, and then get a ton of shields for later, splashes, whatever good weapons you get out of all the chests in there. And then if that isn't the case, you're able to you're right in tilted towers. You're able to run in here real quick, start getting in on the action, eliminate anybody else who has already picked up a key or find a key in there. Eliminate some players and head back over to that vault. Sometimes, while I am, getting my reality sapling, while I'm harvesting that and harvesting the material around the area, I've had plenty of players, real early in the match, right? They found a key real quick. They see on their map that there's a vault nearby. They start going to that vault. They don't have good weapons yet. I already have good weapons from my reality sapling right by that vault. They basically bring a key right to me. I eliminate them easier because I 9 times out of 10 have a better weapon than what they picked up so quick out of tilted towers and then ran there right away. I'm usually beating them. Take their key, boom, got elimination, got in the vault, got good weapons. To me, the reality sapling is really still useful this season, and maybe you're not a tilted towers person. Maybe there's somewhere else you'd want to go. You'd have to really know the area that you are wanting to explore. But I'm landing here every match for I don't even know how many days now. But every match I play, this is where I've been landing. I've been picking up wins, getting close to wins, got a couple crown victory royales this season, which is I think already more than I had last season, because I had some newborns this last season, so I really didn't play as much. But now that I'm starting to play a little bit more again every night, and getting back in the groove of things, I'm getting my skills back up, and having good weapons right off the rip really is helping me out as well. So there you go. If you're feeling like anybody else was, that maybe the reality sapling wasn't as useful this season, just some food for thought. Hopefully that will help you out or help anybody else out who's been struggling to pick up more wins this season. All right, that is going to be the episode for today. Make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review or a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.